Spring is in the air. How's it going, everyone? I'm back again. It's a beautiful spring day here in Minnesota, and I'm back at one of my favorite little lakes for some spring crappie fishing. So that's what we're gonna do today, chase some crappies in the kayak. I'm gonna get my gear loaded up, wheel it down to the lake, and we'll see if we can hook into a few. It sure does feel good to be back out here in the kayak again. So right now it's late April. The ice has been off this lake for less than 2 weeks now, so the water's still a little bit cold. However, there's a bay up here on the north end. That bay warms up a little bit faster than the main part of the lake out here, so it's always where the panfish start getting active the earliest on this lake. And that's where I'm paddling up to. I figured I'd try something a little bit different today. Over the winter, Nico sent me a couple packs of these little stonefly panfish plastics. So I just threw that stonefly on a little tungsten ice fishing jig. And I've got that on a simple slip bobber setup. And I'm using my 5'9" medium power extra fast action St. Croix Legend Tournament walleye rod. I do really like this rod for panfish, especially crappie. It works really well for those. And I've got a Abu Garcia Revo MGX 20 reel with 6-pound trilene sensation. So that's the setup I'll be using today. Let's go see if we can catch a few. Here we are in the little bay. We'll see if the crappies are active this afternoon. It's probably about 2 in the afternoon right now. I might have to wait them out a little bit. At least for the crappies, I should be able to find some bluegills while that sun is shining. Sometimes the crappie don't get active until, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. And the problem is they're probably all super shallow in that jungle of weeds up there right now, where there's just really no way to fish them out of there. Once the sun gets lower in the sky and it's not quite as warm up there and the light level is a little bit lower, they'll start transitioning out toward the outer edge of these weeds where they're a little bit easier to catch. But if we have to wait them out today, I don't mind that one bit, because it is absolutely beautiful out here. Oh, there's somebody right there. There we go. First fish of the day. Let's see what we got here. I think it is a crappie. Oh, yes, it sure is. First one of the day. Wow, look at that. They sure are pretty, aren't they? Gotcha. Wow, if that's a bluegill, he's a nice one. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Wow, look at that. There we go. What is that? Another bluegill? Man, those little buggers fight so hard. I thought for sure I had a bass on there. There's some nice sized bluegill though. Wow, look at that thing. What a pretty fish. I'm gonna go paddle through this shallow stuff real quick. I bet we'll see a whole bunch of crappies up in here. It'll be tough to see because they move quick. Oh yeah, there's one. Bunch of bluegills and some crappies mixed in. Look at them all. I spooked them all out of there. Now they're all just hanging out right outside the edge of these weeds. Right now they're all up in this super thick stuff. The sun is shining down on that, warming it up in there. There's probably a bunch of bait fish up in there for them to chase around. I don't know how I'd catch them out of that without ripping the faces off some crappies. Trying to get them out of there, but we'll spend the rest of the day out here. I think once that sun gets a little bit lower in the sky and this stuff starts cooling off a little bit, those fish will transition out here toward this outer edge. There we go, we got some bluegill moving in. I'm gonna try to stay still so I don't spook them. They're real spooky right now. I just scared them out of their shallow hiding spot up here. There's a bluegill and a bass staring at it. I think that bluegill's gonna take it. Take it. Oh. He nibbled it and left. That's right, we got more coming in. They're eyeing it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Something swiped at it there. Got him. Uh-oh, he's digging for those weeds. Come on. Get out of those weeds. Wow, that's a big old bluegill. Come on up here. Jeez. Look at the size of that thing. I'm catching a lot of bluegill out here today. It should be about time for those crappies to start biting too. Get one more look at that guy and send him free. Looks like we're gonna get some clouds moving in too, so that should help cool off that real shallow stuff, get those fish moving out to the outer edge of it. I think we'll find a few crappie out here this evening. Oh, what have we got here? Feels like something decent. That might be a crappie. There we go. That's what I was looking for. It's about that time of night they should start biting. We had some clouds move in, covered up the sun. It's about, I don't know, 6 o'clock. I think I'm gonna throw that one on the stringer. I'm gonna bring some home for dinner. There we go. I bet that's another crappie. There's number 2. Wow, look how dark that one is. All right, got a buddy for that other one. There we go. That should be number 3. Man, once they start biting, it doesn't take long to start stacking them up. Come here, buddy. There's a nice one. It's about the average size out here too. Man, you really can't complain about that. Beautiful. I just had something starting to take it there. He's still down there. He's looking at it. I just saw my bobber bob. Give it a little twitch there. Yep. That got him to go for it. All right, there's number 4. Got one more to go. A little Nico stonefly has been working awesome today. Like I mentioned earlier, I've got that on a little tungsten ice fishing jig. I believe that's a 1/16 ounce. I snagged out of my ice fishing bag. A little setup's been doing some damage today. There we go. I think that one's a crappie. Sure is. That's number 5 for me, so that's my limit out on this lake. Statewide you can keep 10, but this lake has a special regulation where you can only keep 5. But that's alright. 5 of those will be plenty for me. It'll be fish sandwiches for a while. I'm gonna toss that guy on the stringer and we'll head back to the launch. That's gonna be some good eating right there. Well, I made it back here to where I started from. What an awesome day it's been. I sure did enjoy just taking in some nature and catching a bunch of fish. Plus, we got a nice stringer crappie to bring home for dinner. So I'm looking forward to eating a couple of those. I'm gonna head back up to my truck, get my gear loaded up, and hit the road. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.